Feel like a 90s kid? I bet, because these accessories are making you look totally juvenile. Hey you! Alright, so fanny packs may be making a comeback, but that doesn't make them any less of a visual crime. At what point did society adopt this from the over 40s tourist crowd as an acceptable type of bag? And look, I get that the 90s revival is real, but it's no excuse to let yourself walk around with this weird, bulky sling across your chest. If you've got a look that you've painstakingly put together and then choose to throw one of these monstrosities on top of it, I worry for you, dude. I really do. Now let's get it together and transport those belongings in style. In a sleek tote bag or leather backpack, for example. Bags like these won't take away from your look like a fanny pack will. So I know for a fact, some of you have been infusing that bottle of Tom Ford Italian leather. I mean, I can basically smell you through the screen. When men are a touch too enthusiastic about perfume, it leads you to wonder, what are they compensating for? Not showering in a couple days? Gross. Cologne is formulated to be long-lasting, so you should never be dousing yourself with it, yet many men do. A dab or two of fragrance to the wrist or the neck is just enough to make you smell distinguished and not cause a total assault on the senses. So one of my absolute fashion peeves is huge designer logos stamped on anything, and belts might be one of the worst offenders out there. It can so often ruin a perfectly put together outfit. Same with its more affordable yet just as clunky counterpart, the box buckle belt. A cardinal rule of belt wearing is that the thing should never jangle. It should be a silent accessory used to seamlessly proportion your put together look. Okay, so you could be the most cultured, well-traveled man to hit the scene since Anthony Bourdain. But if your luggage isn't up to par, it doesn't mean a damn thing. All too often, I'm waiting at baggage claim and seeing suitcase after raggedy suitcase come along the carousel thinking, what's the problem here, guys? Is it really that hard to retire your shredded duffel bags from your college summer abroad and invest in some real suitcases? Hard shell suitcases definitely look the best, and you can go for a matte finish in one of these for extra style points. It's timeless, classic, and ready for adventure. Same as you. All right, so my next pick is a real doozy, but before we get to that, I want to tell you about an essential accessory that every guy needs. A good luggage set, but specifically the all-black luggage set from the sponsor of this video, Carl Friedrich. It truly combines the muted luxury and versatility of black, one of my favorite colors, with proven quality, and it features their best-selling Carry-On Pro case, as well as the largest suitcase in their collection, the Check-In Large. These premium cases still retain their ultra-durable zipperless design, aluminum frames, and lightweight polycarbonate shells. Everything is blacked out, which really adds to their sleek and luxe appearance. The Italian leather detailing provides an extra touch of class, and the silent 360 Japanese Hinamoto wheels will allow you to roll in style and comfort. Now, the Carry-On Pro still comes with the external hardshell pocket that allows for easy access to all of your airport essentials, like your passport, travel documents, and laptop. One of my favorite features of this set, the packing cubes. All right, so these babies ensure that the items in your travel wardrobe are neatly packed and easy to access. So the all-black luggage set comes with a lifetime warranty and a 100-day refund policy. So if you're not totally in love with it after 100 days, you'll be entitled to a full refund. Simply hit the link in the description and get planning your next adventure with the all-black luggage set. Thanks again, Carl Friedrich. Piercings, and I mean any. If you had a punk or emo phase in your teens or early 20s, likelihood is you've had some experience with lip or nose piercings, whether that's snake bites or a septum ring. Now that you're a grown man though, the last thing you want to be is seen as is a has-been. It's time to let the holes close up for good and move on to more suitable accessories that suit your age. Minimalism is where it's at. Try out some sleek chains or rings and apply these pieces to your outfit sparingly. Now you can keep listening to Green Day though, I won't tell anyone. G-Shock style watches exist in that weird space where they look like the first watch you ever owned as a kid while simultaneously aging you up about 20 years. So suffice to say, they're far from stylish. Everybody needs to tell the time. I get that. But you can do that without wearing a gaudy piece of hardware on your wrist. Watches in a big, bright color distract from your outfit immediately, which is the opposite effect that accessories should have. Now, instead of these horror shows, rethink your approach to telling the time. Go for a classic watch model with a sleek, subtle face and a sophisticated leather strap. Now, brown is always a good option. It's neutral, so it'll match with everything. Guys, what is it with these wraparound shades outside of a major sporting event? Even then, unless you're a participant, you're winning no trophies for wearing these things. Irony is never a good reason to sport such an ugly accessory. And the humor is totally lost on me with these shades. The shape of these sunglasses will make you look instantly older, so you should swap them out for something more timeless. Check out some acetate frames in a cool brown with slightly rounded lenses. Now, glasses like this look good on any man wearing any outfit, just about. And they definitely don't make people think you got lost on your way to a sports day at the senior center. Let's talk about a totally juvenile move. This is something that takes about 3 seconds to fix, yet so many men are running around with their shoelaces bunny-eared and flopping out of their shoes. Now, the worst part is it completely throws off a perfectly composed look because the first thing many people notice, especially women, are your feet. It makes it look like you don't care about those finer point details, which I know you do, or you should now at least. Seriously, just take a moment and tuck the shoelaces behind the tongue or the side of your inner shoe and see what a difference it really makes to your outfit. It immediately helps your look graduate from the playground to adulthood. So another revival trend that ought to stay buried, these hats made your dad look goofy in the 60s, made you look like a teenage dirtbag in the 90s, and will make you look even worse on their third turnaround. Bucket hats are the cousin to the fanny pack, do nothing to flatter your look whatsoever, but at least fanny packs have a purpose. Now, as an adult, you should know that it's essential to let kids learn from their own mistakes. So leave Gen Z to cycle through the bucket hats. You, on the other hand, should stick to a classic baseball cap or beanie if you must wear a hat. So as timeless as a baseball cap is, there is a wrong way to wear it. Like, there's a wrong way to wear everything. Backwards. So you know what makes me want to break stuff? Seeing adult men give into their tired Limp Bizkit fantasies and sport baseball caps turned all the way around. You look ridiculous. You should never be wearing a hat in a way that may remind someone of TJ from Recess, okay? On the subject of hats though, with big old bills, we need to talk about snapbacks. I mean, really talk about them. If you're cresting the hill of 30 and still walking around with a snapback that's got one of those holographic stickers on it still, it's time to take a long, hard look in the mirror and consider your life choices. If you can see yourself from under that huge brim, that is.